I feel like I've been holding back too long,
Bro, I think it's because it's the era of the light skinned man.
For real, man.
Like, that's the power of music, though. You know what I'm saying? Because you can just get a feeling and just roll with it.
Yep.
And if you got the talent to really put the words together, you one of the best. I mean, yeah. This shit is fire, bro.
I rarely, like sometimes I might be rapping acapella and I might come up with something like, oh, this nice. That's how I came up with come up.
Right.
Like when I came up with that, I came up with the hook. Well, really, I came up with like the first, what the hook is now. And it's no coincidence why that first verse, the first probably 8 bars, is the same as the hook.
Okay.
Because when I came up with the verses, I'm like, damn, that was called a song come up, but I don't even know what kind of hook I want to do that shit with. So when the hook came in, I spit the bar, like the first 8 bars of my first verse, and I was like, damn, that'd be hot if I just put that as the hook, and that's how I start the song out, cause the song start with a verse. So you be like, damn, you really get an introduction to the hook then, but you don't even know that shit because it's the verse. So I get real creative and shit, man. Doodles over, like clear dick, girl, little making doze on protection on my session, girl, you know I don't go, no, yeah, my tongue I get creative with it, 360, you thought I...
You just stay working, you know? You know, it's only timing when your goods are of high quality. Right.
That's what I was telling mine about this single. I was like, he was like, when you think you're gonna have it done? I was like, I don't even rush the process, but when I'm in my natural creative spirit and I'm feeling it, that's when I feel it. And you know, I got like half a verse done now. I just gotta finish the verses or whatever. It's 2 verses. I got like half a verse done now because I was feeling it at the time, and when I got to the point where I felt like I was thinking too hard, I stopped. That's just my process because I feel like anything forced ain't gonna come out right.
Right. When you freestyling, do you think it's inspired by something you've already been through, or is it just a flow,
I say, depending on the type of beat, most of the time it is what I've been through, but depending on the type of beat is really one of the biggest things, because when I hear music, a certain beat, a certain sound make me feel a certain type of way. So once I just feel a beat, I automatically just start flowing. And a lot of times it be shit. Well, really most of the time shit I know about, because I can't talk about shit I don't know about anyway.
Right.
But like, what I've been through. But like, you know, some of it I get real creative with, you know, you might be like, oh, that nigga ain't did nothing like that, but it be hard though. But yeah, most of the time it be true story.
Right.
Shit that I've been through. But other than that shit, like if it's a feel good song, then I'm gonna talk about doing feel good shit or shit that will make me feel good. So if I'm sitting here talking about me riding in a coupe, you know I ain't got no coupe, but at the same time, that's what I wanna have. That would make me feel good to rap about.
Exactly.
So, you know, I'm really, to be honest with you, I freestyle so much now, bro. Like, that's really how I come up with my hooks anyway. Like, everything I come up with, I pretty much freestyle. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I like this shit. And then I write it down so I don't fucking forget it because I know how I am. But I really want to get into the point where I start just, you know, get enough studio time to really get my own shit. So I got plenty of time in my hands so where I can just punch in. You know, I can say everything naturally flowing from my head. Then punch in if I don't like it, take it out, go back into place, put something else right there. Instead of just writing. You know, I like the process of writing and stuff too, because you know you get really creative, but I don't like feeling like I have to think too hard or get writer's block when I know I got a lot of shit I can say. You know, so I want to get to the point where I can really just let it naturally flow. And when it get like that, it really can be over. Because I be coming up like, when I freestyle and I come up with shit, man, it be so much more crazy than when I write shit. I feel like I write stuff, I'm like, damn, I could have said something way better than that, but it still be hard to everybody else.
Right. Yeah. In the 50 minute time span. That shit is crazy.
Between 11 people. That's 10 different artists.
Right.
Well, other than myself. Bro, we just all came together. Everybody was just listen. We already had chopped up with each other. Just, everybody was fucking with being broke the ice.
Right.
We all came there for the same thing. So,
Right.
get that out of the way. We all got together in the right room. Shit, it was starting time. They closed the door. We just had the beat on repeat. If somebody needed to rewind, then we rewind it, to the beginning of the verse or the hook or whatever. My boys from Atlanta, Kodak boys, they came up with the hook. They had the hook before anything. Like I think they already previously had it for another song. They're like, fuck, we use it for this shit because it went with it so perfectly. When we went with that shit, they spit the hook for everybody. Rest is history.
You catching the wave. You got the talent with it too. You ain't gonna lose. You just sitting on it. You just like that's kind of selfish.
Man, I don't know. It ain't that I'm trying to be selfish. I feel like when I do put shit out, it's not appreciated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like it get overlooked a lot because I don't sound like everybody else and it's a different sound. And I feel like I'm in the same boat but I just gotta keep at this shit because I don't know if it's people's false perception of me that would mess them up whenever they hear me rapping shit because they look like, damn, you don't even look. I always hear this, you don't even look like a nigga that rap their ass off, but your little ass can rap your ass off.
Right.
Like, I hear that all the time, bro. Like,
right.
all the time. And like, so what the hell is the problem? If y'all know this, I know this. I'm putting out hot shit. What a support it. Like, that's why I be feeling like I don't be feeling like it's appreciated like that.
Take off your shoes and relax your feet. Take off your clothes and let me fuck you to the beat. Let go. Which position? Which position? Wanna ride my long horn? No Texas. Continue with gymnastics class. Split position. Up and down, up and down. Hydraulic set. This the first position. And you open by hydrant. I'm so glad they did the pussy down. Take your flight in there. Pick you up so you can reach your new altitude. Just let him fall. He can change your bad attitude.
I want you to hear what I gotta say. And if I don't feel like you really trying to hear what I gotta say, regardless of what type of record it is, I'm not gonna be motivated to do it either. It's just me though. I do feed off other folks' energy though.
Right.
I have it in me. I have the energy in me to push myself as well. But like I said, I just like the art to be appreciated.
Right.
Because I'm the type of person, I give anybody a try. Like I listen to it, be people talking about like now. Oh, this nigga Kodak, this and that. Like, man, hell no. But then I go check it out just to make sure that I ain't, missing out on it.
Right.
There's a couple songs that I like, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't just like, he hot, but I gave this shit a chance. And then what I want people to do with my shit, just give this shit a chance. When you hear this shit, I know you gonna like it. Like, everybody that came in contact with hearing this shit, like,
Right.
you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, I know you gonna like it too, unless you just hate. But there ain't no reason to do that, because I don't feel like I got any enemies. I don't feel like I burnt any bridges with nobody to the point where they wouldn't want me to succeed. And that's just how I've always carried myself. You know how we met. It's always been humbling experiences.
Yeah. Like they don't understand. I've been there since day one. You know what I'm saying? Day one. Right? Like people don't know. Like that's always been 100.
Yeah. Always. I still can't remember when we had swapped out that damn liquor for a haircut. I was like, fuck it, bro, I got no cash. Man. Like, shit, you want to drink something?
Right.
Wow. Yeah, like, fuck it, man.
Let's make it happen, bro.
Disrespect.
Yeah.
Niggas don't even know you was my barber in the
Right.
Hey, you was the first one to keep me right with the pay.
Right. Hell yeah. And listening with them busted clippers.
Hey, you made it work, though.
Had to make it work. Yeah.
Like, I had somebody tell me, like, yo, bro, you go to Atlanta, take it straight to the strip club, you gonna make it just how it right there.
Right.
But, like, you about to hear that I have been doing music like that.
Right.
When I'm 24 now. When I was 18, 19, I was definitely putting out quality music. I mean, 15, 16, yeah, we bullshitting around, but it was still high. Man,
Right.
I got old songs on the desktop computer, and if you heard this shit, you would laugh, but you like, yo, he's this nigga that's spitting though. Man, we was just fucking around in my homeboy studio, and we was in middle, we were like 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, then around like 11th, 12th grade, I really started taking the whole lot more serious, because people was like, yo, like, you really can rap, nigga. And I was like, word, for real? They were like, yeah. And I was just always humble, man. Like, I ain't think I was just the best like that, but I know I couldn't do it. I know I had a love for music, but I was always into sports and shit when I was younger. And then, you know, when that dream of every kid to go to the NBA or NFL went out the window. I was like, man, fuck that. I mean, I ain't gonna say, yeah, go to the next thing, gonna be a rapper. But it was just like, music came to me. I just started. I love getting in the studio. I love hearing myself, hearing what I create. And over time, I love hearing how much better I got. And I got people today that fuck with me just because of that. Because I stuck with the shit. I'ma put it on you, girl. You can get it how you like. It's whatever you wanna do, girl. He can add this at the end.
Yes, sir.
He freestyled that
shit is fire, bro.
He said that shit. That was which position?
That's 2010. Right.
So, like I do say that I'm about to stop or I'm not about to do music no more. It is people that be like, damn, man, it's fucked up. Like, I was riding with you.
Right. Exactly.
But, you know what I'm saying? It's just all come with time, you know?
Yeah.
Hold on, baby, just listen. Try telling me which position we headed into the kitchen. I'll eat you, then do the dishes. I know you hoping and wishing. I beat it, just call it lynching. You loving the way I'm in it. My sex is beyond description. Can only do a 180 with it. Girl, please. All you gotta do is tell me which position. Cause when it comes to my sex, there is no competition.
Didn't laugh.
Round and round, you the one talking about that I'm bound to try to sleep you off your feet, you'll never touch the ground. We can go back and forth like a swing set. Blind to my sense, I got tricks that you ain't even seen yet. Hit it from the back, I wonder how you react to that. My gal zooms that I can add to that. The deeper I go, the more my back is scratched. Have you shaking like you're doing the cabbage patch. Man, I can make your climax back to back. You ain't see it coming, girl, where your glasses at. But I'm just a mid girl, that ass is fat. Gotta take my time, cause this ain't the average cat. But once I start pounding, you know it's a rap. I give it deep stroke, even that ass is slap. Like Steve Ripper, girl, did I do that? Boomerang deep, get ahead and coming back. Shh, don't make it sound. Told you I can lay it down and make you fall in love like you. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I even know, like, I know how to do this shit. I just gotta, you know, master the craft. I haven't had the proper software, you know, and the proper equipment to do what I need to. But everything is definitely in the plan. It's on the agenda. So when I get to that point where I can really sit down, like, I mean, I wouldn't mind being in the class. I put in to get information from the Art Institute of Atlanta or whatever and shit like that. They're pretty expensive, but I got family in Atlanta, so I'm like, yo, I'll be straight. I can just stay somewhere else because most of the money, that majority of the tuition percentage comes from staying on campus.
Right.
Take up audio engineering and shit. Cause like I said, like I be doing shit on here with GarageBand, you know, but it teach you the basics and shit. It depends on how far you want to get into it. But like I said, I ain't got everything that I need, but I know the basics of mixing. Like I can let you hear a song that me and Paris did on my laptop. Then you be like, whoa, y'all recorded this on your laptop with no microphone, nothing. I was like, no, like none of that. And
You know how to mix that well.
so that's how that shit happened. Like, it got mixed like it.
And you do that shit yourself.
Yeah.
He added this himself. Like I want it.
I can just hear that shit, man. Like one of my biggest challenges on certain beats, it just depends on the type of beats and how it tracked out, was getting the fucking hook in the same place, cause you don't wanna, like back in the day, when we was like 14, 15, my homeboy used to make us record the hook every time the hook came. I was like, man, just copy and paste that shit. It's not like and drag it over.
Right.
Like, and once I learned how to do that, I was like, oh yeah, it's a rap. Now I just gotta, learn how to balance my sounds and my vocals and shit. So I learned how to, if I say something louder on the first verse and the second verse, then I know how to switch them shits out and balance it. So I say, if I say a certain word louder in a bar than something else, I know how to go all the way in and turn that particular vocal down.
Grips ways from way back way. You know that I play. Streets not safe, but I never run away.